Well, Kilkenny's management group are seemingly happy with the 15 that started the All-Ireland semi-final last month against Cork. Indeed, just one change from the team that started the 2007 final, with Willie O'Dwyer replaced this time by Richie Power. And while neither Power nor Martin Comerford raised a flag here 4 weeks ago, they will both relish the big occasion, and they are due to start today in the half-forward line alongside the in-form Owen Larkin. As with Kilkenny, Waterford are also satisfied with the form their team showed here against Tipperary last month. Ken McGrath is back in the number 6 shirt alongside the senior man on the team, Tony Brown, at right half. Between them, they have over 50 championship appearances. Leading scorer Owen Kelly, with 6 goals and 34 points, is selected on the edge of the square, with all Daisha fans hoping for a big return to form today for Dan Shanahan, last year's Hurler of the Year. Just look at the setting. The waiting is over. Waterford fans have waited 45 years. They waited 49 years to get their hands on the McCarthy Cup. Will today be their day? They are rank outsiders, the hottest of favourites. Kilkenny bidding for 3 in a row. Barry Kelly about to get the match underway, and the 120th All-Ireland hurling final gets going, and straight away there is a Kilkenny free for a foul there on John Fitzpatrick. We're watching some switches and some changes, and a little bit of aggro breaking out here between Seamus Prendergast and Tommy Welch. Prendergast having gone across straight away to play it left half forward on Welch.
And Kilkenny are masters at this, Jerry. You know, they've done this so many times. Kevin Moran is the most inexperienced of the Waterford defenders. What do they do? They put Henry Shefflin straight out and to test him straight away. And this is what they did in the Ireland final last year as well. The target for young Seamus Hickey. So we'll wait and see how that one goes.
Well, they may be just starting positions for them as Henry stands over this first free and bids to give Kilkenny an immediate lead, and succeeds. First point of the day from a free for Henry Shefflin, the man who came back from very, very serious injury after last year's All-Ireland final. Waterford trying to get their attack underway with Jamie Nagle. And there you see Stephen Malonfi going down under the challenge. Free awarded, and a chance for Waterford to draw level immediately. It's going to be Owen Kelly, just inside the 45-metre line. On a very, very good day for hurling, he puts it nonchalantly over the bar, and the teams are level. Good start by the 2 free takers, the 2 number 14s. Moran's back in position. Straight away pressurised, good pressure play there. Martin Comerford, shoulder coming in as well there. Came in from Henry Shefflin. Back to Ken McGrath. McGrath letting fly down towards John Mullane. In, as you heard, at full forward. Chance just to try and swing the stick. He has possession. Owen McGrath calling for it. Getting free. Making an angle again. Good looking shot in over the bar. Good start by Owen McGrath. Oh, no, it's gone wide. Thought he was going to reach for the white flag that time. The loose ball picked up by J.J. Delaney. Back once again, right into the goal area. Dangerous one for the backs to contend with. Owen Murphy trying to get the ball away for Waterford. Ken McGrath trying to help him. Little pick up here by Martin Comerford. Trying to go this way and that. Back into the centre. Charles Fitzpatrick, the captain, staying back. Taking the opportunity and swinging it beautifully high and over. Great point by James Charles Fitzpatrick. Where Waterford might have scored at one end, down come Kilkenny and make the most of their opportunity. Well, that's the first point to come from play, as Brian Hogan from O'Loughlin Gales has a loose man ahead of him. It's Henry Shefflin, and he's getting some mileage there against Kevin Moran, and Moran will really have to tie him up big time. That's another point for Henry Shefflin. And Kilkenny go into a 2-point lead by 3 points to 1, trying to make the start that they made against Limerick last year. J.J. Delaney once again, peerless at left half back, all the way in. Runs on here, Aidan Fogarty running into a challenge, gets it second time of asking, onto his left-hand side. The man who was man of the match in 2006 with his first point of the 2008 final.
Jerry, I think we've seen in that passage of play what makes this great Kilkenny. What a catch by J.J. Delaney at left half back, and then a big high ball in, and that's what Kilkenny forwards will do. Here's J.J. now under this ball, and he's done this so many times in the past. Unbelievable catch there, and a high ball in, and Martin, or the full forward had to fight for it, and Aidan Fogarty over the bar.
There's Martin Comerford into space this time. One for the cornerbacks to run after. Eddie Brennan obliges, making a better angle. Oh, he's so fast, so dynamic. Great score by Eddie Brennan. 8 points to 3. Huge one down. Not collected that time, however, but it is with Larkin coming through. This is dangerous. He's Eddie Brennan inside. Goal! The man with the goal touch does it again. There's no stopping him. Look how open Waterford were, all going towards Larkin. Nobody to Brennan, into the back of the net. Simple, effective. Back to Ken McGrath. Waterford have plenty of time if they're able. Coming out to take this one, Noel Hickey getting it away out as far as Brian Hogan, centre half back, getting it forward here. Again, there's an opportunity. Richie Parr trying to prod it forward there, and look how open they are again. There's another opportunity for Fogarty this time. First time stop, second time buried. 2 in a row for Eddie Brennan. 2 goals in the space of a minute, and this final looks to be consigned to the ashes. 2-10 to 4 points. What a beginning. And Eddie Brennan just adds to the number of impressive goals he has scored so far. Fogarty with the first attempt, great save by Clinton Hennessy, but the poor goalkeeper hadn't a chance, not a prayer this time, and the Kilkenny Cats look to be on for their 3 in a row. Tony Brown after this one, 35 years of age now, from 65 metres out. This has to be very frustrating so far for him, but they need a goal chance, and Dan Shanahan might be the man. Dan going in, holding on a long time, and the referee says, you held on far too long, and it's play retention for Kilkenny and play out, and so they did. Prendergast trying to make something of it. Tommy Welch getting back, using the stick, getting support. The reinforcements arrive, still under pressure, and the referee's whistle sounds. And it's going to be a throw ball, I think. Not too many signals from the referee to indicate what he's planning to do, but there you go. We know what Malumphey's planning to do, to try and advance at every opportunity. And the referee calls back the play, and it's going to be a free into Waterford for a foul on Stephen Malumphy, the player from Ballyduff Upper. Well, Dan is very, very angry. He felt he was fouled a few moments earlier. Well, PJ Ryan is poised because he fancies Owen Kelly might have a go for a goal here. I'm sure it's going through his head. Waterford need a lift. He's having a go. It's stopped by the goalkeeper, and Owen McGrath, the follow-up, has put the ball wide. It was a chance. He went for it. You knew what he was thinking. You knew he had to do it. Here he went again, and out came PJ Ryan in front of the other backs, got the stick to it. Then it was McGrath immediately in after, and he couldn't steer it in on target. Tommy Welch, huge one in towards Richie Parr, playing full forward this afternoon, breaking it down towards the danger man. Eddie Brennan again shortens the grip on the stick and puts it beautifully over. A goal and 2 goals and 2 points for Eddie Brennan. He's having a field day. He's had 4 shots at the target. Credit Richie Parr for setting it up for him here. Lovely little shot over. He makes it look effortless.
For the last 4 or 5 years, on the big days, he's just produced the goods year after year.
Owen Larkin holding off Kevin Moran's half-hearted attempt to challenge, and it's straight over the bar. And Owen Larkin, 3 points from 3 shots. A real tour de force. Larkin rising for this one. Little tap down as far as Derek Ling. Such understanding. What about the pace of Ling? And the decisive finish over the bar, his 2nd point. Kilkenny's 2 midfielders have shared 4 points equally from play. Waterford at this stage in the game, after 45 minutes, still to get a point from play. John Mullane. Well, he's put that right. First point of the game from play, 45, nearly 46 minutes in. John Mullane is the scorer. 4 scores for the Cats so far in the second half. 4 shots. There's another one coming. It's Owen Larkin. No mistake. 47 minutes of the game gone, and Larkin gets his goal. Got one in the semi-final against Cork. He's got another here. Complete opening in the Waterford defence. They were throwing hurleys at him, but there was nothing to deny Owen Larkin this time, and it's 320 to 7 points. That's lobbed right in there dangerously. JJ Delaney getting there first. Second time of asking. Still floating around the place there. Goalkeeper in trouble. Here's an opportunity still. Milan cracking it over the bar. He was looking for a goal. He has to be content with the second point of the second half. Dan Shanahan twice mishit the second time. Owen McGrath also trying to steer it on target. There was Michael Brick-Walsh helping it back there as far as Milan, and it elevated far too much up and over. Once again it is Owen McGrath here. Back towards Shane O'Sullivan, running into all kinds of pressure from Kilkenny's half forwards. Henry Shefflin leading the charge. There too is Derek Ling. They are absolutely smothering Waterford for any kind of possible possession. Out to TJ Reid again, and he's having a field day over the bar. 2 shots, 2 points for the number 28. Really enjoying his afternoon now. Another from Ballyhale Shamrocks, TJ Reid. Cats still to strike a wide during the second half as JJ Delaney gets onto it. This time, total mismatch. Eddie Brennan stealing a march on Owen Murphy. Reinforcements arriving there as Kevin Moore was trying to come in and help. But Waterford are all over the place. That's Aidan Fogarty. He's only got 1 point so far. He's now got a second. Beautifully decorated move once more. And they're really relishing watching one of the best teams ever to play in the championship, going for their 3 in a row, and that was a great score. Richie Parr, the young teacher, taking it on here. Little hand pass across here to Henry Shefflin, and Henry Shefflin fires it over the bar. He's now got 7 points in this final. Man has made a great recovery from a cruciate knee ligament injury that kept him out for best part of 8 months. 3:24 to 9 points. Owen Kelly going backwards. JJ Delaney helping the ball forward as far as TJ Reid. It's just shooting practice. Never quite seen anything like this. Last year's final, Kilkenny versus Limerick, was a good deal more competitive, and that game was deemed to be over after 10 minutes when Kilkenny were 2-3 to no score up. PJ Ryan, who's been a sub himself in goal for so many years, off he comes, and on comes James McGarry, who had tragedy in his life last year, and his young son Dara, and they'll be so happy, and so will the fans. That's a lovely moment. Won here well by Stephen Malumphey, trying to gather pace, trying to go forward, and Derek Ling comes in, taps it away from him, only as far as John Milan, who as ever is anticipating an almost impossible angle, but a great point by John Milan, Waterford's top player, no question about that. Here's Michael Brick-Walsh on as far as Milan. Will he get another one? Look at the number of backs to close him down. Back out it comes to Kelly, stopped, and it's in. Owen Kelly. A mistake by James McGarry, who appeared to have it covered, and it's 1:13 to 3:27. The goal coming in the 69th minute, and McGarry letting the ball in past him, and Owen Kelly with a goal and 9. So the final half a minute of this All-Ireland hurling final. That's towards TJ Reid. Aidan Fogarty will fancy there's a late score for him there, and it's over the bar. He was right. It's a 3rd point for the Emeralds man. So 3 goals and 30 for Brian Cody's team, 1:13 for Waterford. We're just awaiting the final whistle. It's quite a victory for Kilkenny. There was never any doubt. The final whistle, they beat Waterford by 23 points. The management doing a terrific job. The most complete performance in an All-Ireland final that I think I have ever seen by one of the greatest teams, if not the greatest. I'll leave that to hurling historians elsewhere. There's some team. It's 3 in a row. But who's to say it won't be 4 in a row in 12 months' time?
I think this Kilkenny team are going to be around for a while, but let's hope, and every other county will respond, including Offaly and Wexford in Leinster. They're not going to lie down, and look, well done to Kilkenny, great win.
Well, Kilkenny took the lead in the first minute, and this is how it all finished. Final score: Kilkenny 3 goals and 30 points. Waterford a disappointing 1 goal and 13.
It's
a great Kilkenny moment. Nicky Brennan, Kilkenny man, to Chop Fitzpatrick. Kilkenny are the All-Ireland champions for the 31st time. Kilkenny have just done the 3 in a row.